subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfuckers.
What's going on, guys? James here to bring you another video, and in this one, we'll be doing The Walking Dead Season 9 video. So we'll be talking about Rick Grimes for this video, and as you can tell from the title, it will be talking about whether or not he has the cure for the zombie virus. Now, Rick Grimes did talk about, like, way back in, like, Season 4 or 5 at, like, a fan fest thing, that he wants his character to go out, like, fighting a group of zombies with his group, like with Carol, Daryl, and a bunch of the others. Like, the main core characters, like, around him. Like, Carl wouldn't be there, but I think Carl would be there. He didn't, like, really say in his video. In the video. I will play the video, like, after I say this, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. But he basically says, when it comes down to it, he wants to fight a group of zombies, and that's what one of the ways he wants to go out is by a group of zombies. But he gets bit by one of the zombies, and then he doesn't turn. And then after he gets bit, he the walkers. That's what I was trying to think of. The walkers. They, like, separate as, like, Rick walks through them. Like, once he gets bit, he, like, this is what Rick said at the fan fest. As you'll see in the video, I'll have I'll post this. Like, you can see it right after I talk, and then we'll talk a little bit more. Sorry about that. As I was saying, after he gets bit and Rick thinks that he's gonna die, the walkers separate. And Rick goes after Carl, because back then Carl was still alive in Season 4, but now he's not. But right now, this is when the clip will play.
This is how I want Rick to die. This is how I'm going to do it. Do you want to hear it? I was going to say it anyway. So we're going through a desert somewhere. And I jump off the bus. I'm telling it. I'm saying it. He likes it. I said it in Madrid, and he went, "Don't tell anybody, because it's good." So in a very heroic act, Rick jumps off. Carl's in the. He's still alive. Don't worry about Carl. Him. And maybe that's the last thing I say. I jump off, and I'm like kung fu kicking, all the, earn my action figure, right? Halfway through, I get bit. Ow! Doesn't matter. Keep going, Carl. They've gone. Tracks through the desert. High shot. Beautiful. High shot. Anyway, deal with that stuff. I get and I'm dying on my own, just waiting to die. And then I wait and I patch up, and then a day passes.
You patch up?
I patch myself up. Man. I'm a survivalist. Anyway, patch myself up. I don't die. Final shot is, holy shit, maybe I'm the cure. Final shot of the whole thing. High shot. Herd of zombies coming. Rick gets up, follows the tracks to go see Carl. High shot like this. Walking, the herd comes towards him. And they separate. He walks through. Boom! Yeah.
All right, you guys saw that. So but after that clip, that Melissa was there. You saw. I think she was the only one that's there, but that's, like, I think all of the cast were there. We just saw Melissa with a couple others. It was a fan fest thing, but if Andrew Lincoln was there, I think the whole cast was there. So yeah, I don't think Rick's going to make it out of the season, guys. I'm still in that boat that he's not going to make it out. I've said it before in other videos, like way back when we got the news. I was in that boat. I know there's like half of the audience is might leave if he dies, and there's another half of the audience that says he is going to make it, and there's like a theory that he's going to like leave on the helicopter because he is part of the cure, and that's why the helicopter's been like following him and whatnot. That's like one of the theories is that he does have the cure, and that's why the helicopter's following him. He might leave on it with like Maggie and some of the others. That's why Maggie says they go exploring. So again, I don't think that he has the cure. Based on the pictures that were, if you're a spoiler fan, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you don't like spoilers, this is the time to look away. I'll give you a few seconds. Alright, that was 5 seconds. If you're still here, if you're a spoiler fan, I look at the spoilers sometimes I don't. If it's for a major character death, I don't look at it, but sometimes it's leaked, like Carl's was on Facebook. And I'm like a bunch of people for that. It got leaked to me right before the episode aired. It didn't ruin the episode for me, it just kind of ruined that character's death for me. You know what I mean? But, like I said, I don't think Rick's gonna make it out. I just don't see it. And like, as I said, the pictures we've been seeing from the Spoiling Dead and all that, there is a group of zombies, and Carol, Daryl, and Michonne, and Maggie, they're all there. Rick is also there, and he's fighting the walkers. He's fighting the walkers then in those pictures as well. And he's also injured, I think, in those pictures as well. If you remember the trailer with Michonne smashing all those walkers with Lucille, I think she's holding that really dark picture that it was at nighttime, I think, and all those zombies were gathering around her, and she's swinging like a baseball bat around, and it wasn't her katana. It was like a baseball bat. I think that's Lucille, because if you pause it, it's a baseball bat with barbed wire, and that's the only person we know who that. And the only person we know who has that in the show is Negan. I almost said Lucille because the bat's name is Lucille, and Negan is the owner. So the only person we know who owns that bat is Negan, but he doesn't have that anymore. So I think that Michonne was using that bat to help Rick, who was fighting off those walkers. Now a bunch of people think he's going to die on the bridge. Now that may be. He might get injured on the bridge. Like, we saw him bleeding on the bridge, and all the main cast members, pretty much Daryl, Carol, Ezekiel, who else? Aaron, and a bunch of new people. We saw them all running past Rick, like, to his rescue, because he got injured. So, yeah, I definitely think this is going to be, like, Rick's last episode. Like, season 9, episode 5, season 9, episode 6. There's like rumors he might come back for like season 9's finale, maybe like a flashback or a flash forward type thing, or he could survive like he's been teasing about. I don't think so because he's in London still. As of this video, he's still in London. Have not got word yet. This video will be posted later Friday afternoon. So and I'm filming Friday now, so later Friday afternoon after I edit it. But yeah, I think he's dead again. Ever since we got that news, a bunch of people still think they leaked it on purpose, and all those hints they've been giving us about his story not ending, I think he's dead. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I think he's dead. He might have the cure. He might not. Even if he does die, he still might have the cure. You guys, you got to think about that. If he does die, he might still have the cure because just because he dies does not mean he doesn't have the cure. You know what I mean? Something like that. It's in your blood. Like, if you die, you can still use your blood before there's like a certain point of time before your body decomposes that you can't use the blood anymore. But if he has the cure, then he won't turn if he dies. So, and then the trailer, it looks like he gets stabbed or something, and a bunch of people are thinking like a Whisperer, maybe Magna or Alpha, or somebody else stabs him, and he's like stunned by that, like a walker stabbing him, because remember they wear walker's skin. So I am definitely hyped for season 9. Only like, what is it? I'm gonna check the date. It is August 17th, Friday the 17th, which is again later this afternoon. I'll post this video. Yeah, I don't think he has a cure. If he does, then he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Again, I'm in that fan boat that he dies. There, I said it. I'm gonna end it there. This is James saying, if you like what we've been seeing, please like and subscribe for more. This is James saying, peace.